not a lot of time, Vidic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
I'm working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself. Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm
We're
coming.
nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin? Start your memory already!
Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed. Sprint to lose your enemies, and jump through merchant stands to avoid the crowd.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure, and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
He's going to cause trouble.
It takes time. Ensure your first attempt is also your last. He must be late for cat. Once he goes in. What's he running? Please be more careful next time.
I wonder when
Where is he going? What's wrong with you? Where is he going? Whoa. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Yeah!
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Take that! Please, can't you spare something? I'm telling you.
safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا لن يفلت منه مرة. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثيرا.
Bring that to your master, then. It contains everything you asked for.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look, you've got what you came for. I think it's best you were on your way.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın. Bu şehirde bir yerde olduğunu biliyorum ve seni elime geçireceğim. Kimin öldürmek kaçman fayda etmez. You're a dead man. I'll get you! Sanki yer yarıldı içine girdi. He's
going to cause trouble.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Just a few coins. No, please don't, please. Just a few coins, please.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun Tin? Gel buraya.
For a few coins.
Infant! You will die hearing himself! Get him! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away!
Gel buraya. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Gel buraya.
There's no way out! Finish!
Kovalayın. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Kovalayın. Kovalayın.
Don't get away from me!
Nasıl kaçtın onu? İşte kaçıyor. Durdurun.
He won't get away!
I have nothing. You know that's not right.
Please, don't do that again, understand?
I'll be weak. I never... Has he lost his mind? What is that man thinking?
My family is sitting down. Could you spare a few coins? I beg of you.
أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله. أعرف أنك ستبقى. سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بجواري. لن يبعد. سوف
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help you.
God save him. He's gone mad.
موت أيها اللص! هل تحتاج شيئا ما؟
Let me go.
أيها الجبل! سوف تموت هنا!
This won't be too
Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my...
You're a dead man! I will catch you! The infidel! Never one more. All right, friend. Where did he come from? You chose the wrong time! For you. it on my side. What? Where did he come from?
You've chosen the wrong side.
Down, impudent!
Burada! Bu tarafta! Kaybetmeyin onu!
Another wishes to die?
Kovalayın! Geçen gibi saklanıyor.
Another wishes to die? Can't get involved.
You dare get involved? Left me no choice! You must die! Left me no choice! You must die!
Hello, friend.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Where is he going?
Have your head! You'll never get away!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. إلى طريق المسدود. لقد انتهى. اعرف عن الجري. لن تهرب.
Geber kafir!
اقبضوا عليه.
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim!
تحركوا. تحركوا. سوف آتي. ثمن خطاياه.
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin! Senin gözün kapalı bile gelir! Beni yenemeyeceksin!
دفلة مني.
Canımı hali hazırda kaybediyorum!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. تريد أن تموت؟ تريد أن تموت؟
Kaçmak fayda etmez! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Impudent die! Where is the one?
Don't talk to me, please!
Turn back now. تحركوا بتعليم البدع.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
فلنرجع.
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
تقضي وقتك في تعليم البدع.
Please! You're hurting me!
ردوها علي.
Oynaymak istiyorsun. Die here! Filthy heretic! Yeah!
Maybe you haven't noticed, but he's already lost.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Days indeed.
Show yourself!
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
What is that fool doing?
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Open your eyes, fool! أنت حثالك! لص حقير! أقطع يديك جزاء ذلك!
And so hungry. Just a little money I beg of you.
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away.
I beg of you just a few coins each.
Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem and not in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue. Horrible.
Oh dear, how could this
Stop her in my way! Won't get away from me! What are you doing?
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Kenara çekil. Kime Yeah, pathetic. May God have Come back here! Geber kafir! Beni yenemeyeceksin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Who did this?
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Please, sir, have any money? My family is sitting and dying.
I knew he'd hit something. You value your life. Strange, I've never seen someone do that before. I just ran right into something. Careful! I could have been worse.
All right.
I'll have your head! Faster! Faster! Die! Infidel! You're now get away! You have no business here. You're mine! There he goes! Stop him!
أيها الكافر ادفع ثمن خطاياك
It's forbidden for you to be here.
How bizarre.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Could spare a few coins.
I could have been killed. That must have hurt.
Who did this?
Often spoke of.
But
today
it's
different. And you will save their life and walk the streets of Jerusalem.
Away.
Begin a dialogue. Make a man. Horrible. We might find
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
ماذا؟ من الذي فعل هذا؟ أخبرني.
I know you're here somewhere!
How about we turn around
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Are you a friend of mine? No?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Stop! Leave! You're hurting me! Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Kime karışmayı seviyor?
Tamam kafaya.
Gel buraya! Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Kime? Burada! Bu tarafa! Kaçman fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybetmişsin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yenemeyeceğim. Seni gözün kapalı bile yener. Gel buraya. Burada. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
I'll get you! Where are you? Man, he's dead!
He actually managed to escape me.
Leave this place. Away with you. Leave now. Where is the one responsible? You have no business to leave. Yeah.
İstediğimizi yapalım, tamam mı? I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? Stop this, please. You're hurting me. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölüm. Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
Ala rislik.
Geber kafir! Kime boyunlanmak buraya?
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Where is the one responsible for this?
What happened to this poor soul?
Oh no, that's awful.
Where is the one responsible for this?
He seems to be in a hurry. What's he running from?
Did you see them?
No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
It's forbidden for you to be here. You are not supposed to be here.
Across the land, filled with blood of those we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption, a chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. Peace, often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace. Peace, often spoke of, never acted upon. But today is different. Crusader knights walk the streets of Jerusalem, and not in occupation. There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever-ephemeral promise of peace.
I'm so hungry.
We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
You'll regret that. I'll show you. You die now. You'll pay for it. You'll regret that. I'll show you.
You chose the wrong man.
This won't be too difficult. How simple.
How can one expect to defeat?
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
أنت حثالة.
Help me! Somebody help me!
على رسلك.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Who did this?
No, you don't understand. I have... Leave our city!
What's he doing that for?
هل هناك سبب لسلوكه الأحمق؟ Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
Now why would you be in such a rush?
He's going to hit someone. All reckless in one. He's going to hurt someone.
I am forever grateful. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I know about the burial of Majd. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
Please someone do something!
Yapmanın cezası ölüm. Leave me alone.
Why are you doing this to me?
Geber لن يكون ذلك.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owed...
What happened to this?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Away with the filth. There he is.
Step aside! Quickly! Don't move him! Step aside! Quickly! Step aside!
Infidel! You will not get away from me! Take him down!
A few coins. All I ask is for a
من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر من المدينة. Damn it! Didn't I just say to be more careful?
You are not supposed to be here.
Has he lost his mind?
You are not allowed to be here.
سوف أرافقك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار. لن يبعد كثير.
Away with it. Orada işini tutmuş. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must rid.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din, taken too soon from... This world I know. Oh, you feel sorrow and pain at his passing. But you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Açılın! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Gel buraya! Kovalayın! Gel durdurun onu! Gel buraya! Kaybetmeyin onu! Seni yenemeyecek.
I'll take you down!
Then you're Go for out! Seni gözüm kapalı bile ye.
Now you die!
May God have mercy on your soul!
Belki farkında değil
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
لقد انتهى. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Geber kafir. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Don't kill me! Help!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kovalayın. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Bekleyin onu. Gel buraya. Durdurun onu.
Kill him! This isn't right.
Gel buraya. Gel buraya.
Baba da hataya. Faster, faster! Stay on here!
Pray, thank God. Glorious and exalted is he. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Buralarda olduğundan eminim.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.